In recent years, migrant workers in the UK, especially those on employer-sponsored visas, have faced a tough dilemma. What do you do if your employer is exploiting you, underpaying you, or threatening your job and status? Right now, reporting abuse could mean losing your visa and facing deportation, but that might be about to change. There's a new visa being proposed, one that could completely reshape how migrant workers are treated in the UK. It's called the Workplace Justice Visa. In this video, we'll explain what the Workplace Justice Visa is, why it's needed, who is backing it, how it compares to protections in other countries, and whether it's likely to become law in the UK. If you care about migrant rights, workplace fairness, or simply want to understand the future of UK immigration, this video is for you. What is the Workplace Justice Visa? The Workplace Justice Visa is a proposed visa route that would allow migrant workers who have been exploited to remain in the UK temporarily while they seek justice. Right now, if a worker on a sponsored visa, like a skilled worker or health and care visa, is abused by their employer and leaves the job, their visa is usually curtailed within 60 days. That means they have just 2 months to find a new sponsor or leave the country. This puts migrant workers in an impossible situation. If they report abuse, they risk losing everything: their job, their home, their ability to stay in the UK. Many workers stay silent, endure exploitation, or are pushed into illegal work just to survive. The Workplace Justice Visa is designed to change that. It would provide temporary legal status to allow abused workers to remain in the UK, find new employment, report the abuse safely, and pursue legal action if needed. Why is this visa being proposed? The visa was proposed by the Work Rights Centre, a UK-based charity that supports migrant workers, and is backed by more than 130 civil society organizations, lawyers, and academics. The problem is clear. Under the current system, migrant workers are tied to their employers. This makes it easy for bad employers to exploit workers, underpaying them, threatening them, or even forcing them into unsafe or illegal conditions, knowing the worker is unlikely to report it, because if they do, they could be deported. The Workplace Justice Visa aims to break that cycle of fear and create a safer, fairer immigration system. How do other countries handle this? The UK is not the first country to face this issue. Several other countries already have protections in place for exploited migrant workers. Australia allows victims of workplace exploitation to apply for temporary protection while they assist investigations. Canada offers an open work permit for vulnerable workers, allowing them to leave abusive employers and stay in the country. Finland provides similar temporary permits for workers who are victims of serious exploitation. The idea behind the UK Workplace Justice Visa is to follow these global examples and ensure that migrants can safely seek justice without fear of punishment. What would the visa include? Well, the full details are still being developed, but here's what the proposed Workplace Justice Visa would likely involve: temporary legal status for a period of up to 6 months or more, and protection from immediate deportation if the worker reports abuse. Additionally, it would provide the right to work while searching for a new employer, access to legal aid and support services, and stronger enforcement against employers who exploit workers. It would also extend the current 60-day grace period to at least 6 months, giving workers more time to get help or switch jobs. Who supports this? This proposal isn't just coming from campaigners. It's backed by over 130 legal organizations and charities, labor rights groups and trade unions, as well as academics and immigration experts. An open letter supporting the visa was sent to the Home Secretary and Parliament in early 2025. And it's gaining traction, especially as media coverage of exploitation cases has increased across industries like care, hospitality, and construction. What's the current situation? Right now, if a migrant worker on a skilled worker visa is abused, their options are extremely limited. They can try to find a new employer to sponsor them, often within 60 days. They can report the abuse and risk visa cancellation, or they can leave the UK altogether. The fear of being deported stops many from speaking out and gives bad employers more power. The UK's current system doesn't just fail to protect victims, it indirectly protects abusers. Could this visa really be approved? At the time of recording this video, the Workplace Justice Visa is still just a proposal, not official government policy, but it's being seriously considered, with growing pressure on the Home Office to reform immigration policy and improve worker protections. This idea is gaining support fast. If introduced, it could completely change the game for migrant worker rights in the UK, but as always, policy changes take time, and they require public support. Why it matters. Whether you're a migrant worker, an employer, or just someone who believes in fairness, this issue affects all of us. Every worker deserves the right to be treated fairly, the right to leave an abusive job, and the right to seek justice without fear of deportation. The Workplace Justice Visa could be a big step toward that future. Final thoughts. The Workplace Justice Visa is still in development, but it could be one of the most important immigration reforms of this decade. If approved, it would empower victims of workplace abuse, prevent employers from exploiting visa status, and bring the UK in line with global labor protection standards. But it won't happen unless people stay informed, speak up, and support fair treatment for all workers, regardless of where they're from. Disclaimer: this video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. Visa Pathway UK is not affiliated with the UK Home Office. Always consult a licensed immigration advisor for personal guidance. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and share. Are you in favor of the Workplace Justice Visa? What do you think should change in the UK immigration system? Subscribe to Visa Pathway UK for more updates on UK visas, worker rights, and immigration reform. We help you move smarter, live better, and stay informed.